Once upon a time, in a grand kingdom, there lived a clever and trusted minister in the king's court. The minister was famous for his sharp mind and wise advice. Whenever the king faced a problem or had to make an important decision, he always turned to his minister for guidance. But not everyone in the court was happy about this. Many courtiers were jealous of the minister's closeness with the king. They often whispered behind his back, waiting for a chance to bring him down. One morning, as the king sat in court, he said to the minister, "You are indeed a very wise man, but your son is quite the opposite. He seems rather foolish and simple-minded." The minister was taken aback. "Your Majesty," he said respectfully, "why do you say that my son is foolish?" The king replied, "Every morning, when I visit the marketplace, your son is there. Each day, I ask him a simple question: what is more valuable, gold or silver? And every single time, he answers silver." The court burst into laughter. The minister felt humiliated but quietly left the palace and went home. When he arrived, he called his son and asked, "My son, tell me, which metal is more valuable, gold or silver?" Without hesitation, the boy replied, "Gold, father." The minister frowned. "Then why, every day, when the king asks you this question, do you say that silver is more valuable? Because of this, everyone in the court laughs at us." The young man smiled and said, "Father, every morning, the king holds out two coins, one gold and one silver, and asks me to choose the more valuable one. I always take the silver coin, and the king laughs. But let me show you something." He led his father to his room and opened a small wooden box. It was overflowing with silver coins. The minister's eyes widened in surprise. "Where did you get all these?" The son chuckled. "These are the coins the king has given me over time. Father, if one day I pick the gold coin, the king will stop asking me this question, and I'll stop receiving silver coins every day. The king enjoys our little game, and I enjoy collecting my daily reward." Hearing this, the minister was speechless. He smiled proudly at his son and realized that while everyone thought his boy was foolish, his son had a wisdom that only a few could understand. From that day on, whenever someone called his son a fool, the minister simply smiled and said nothing, for he knew the truth. Moral of the story: sometimes the world misunderstands the truly wise. You don't have to prove your intelligence to anyone. Just keep doing what you know is right. People may laugh at you today, but one day they'll understand your wisdom.